Good morning, good morning, good morning once again. It is such a blessing to be in the presence of such lovely people this morning. And yes, as I always say, it's a great day to be sober. And once again, sober just means being in your right frame of mind. And yes, how do I know I'm in my right frame of mind? Because I got up this morning conditioning my spirit. Yes, but I'm not going to hold you long because um, I'm in the midst of training right now. So while I'm in training, I'm also in the midst of teaching. So I'm going to continue to teach some things because I truly like when my wisdom is challenged. I like that. So, but once again, I'm going to continue to teach. I'm coming from the book that most people study. So I'm coming from the book of Matthews. I'm going to be coming from chapter 5. And in this book, they call this the Beatitudes. So I'm not going to do all of them. I'm only going to do from the first verse um, to the ninth verse, and then I'm going to be brief because that's a lot to teach on. That's a lot to explain, a lot to break down. So I'm just going to hit some basic points and move on about it. Now let's just get started. Yes, it says, "And seeing the multitude, he went up into a mountain, and when he was set, his disciples came unto him, and he opened his mouth and taught them, saying." Now, when it say, "and seeing the multitude," it's just saying that he was surrounded by more than one person. Multitude. So it's saying that it was more than one person around him. And then it say that he went up into the mountain. Now, what do it mean that he went up to the mountain? Because this is not really saying that this person went and climbed the mountain. So, what is it trying to tell me that he went up into the mountain? A mountain stands for being up on high. And when you up there, you are in the comfort of being serene in your meditation. So all it's saying here is that he went up on the mountain, which means the he went into position of meditation. He went into meditation. He went up on high. So where's this high place of this meditation? Once again, it's in my mind. So he went into his own mind, into his own thinking. He went to connect to something that was going to give him information while he was in his mind. And yes, it told me when I'm up in my mind, up in this high place, when I'm up on the mountain, I'm going to hear a word. Where do I hear words at? In my mind. Yes. So it says that he was up on this mountain. And then it said he sat. See? Sat. He was in a position of meditation. And now that he's sitting, it said his disciples. Disciples just mean student. Now that he received a message while he was up on high, he's going to come down now and teach it to someone else. He's going to share this word with someone else because disciple only means student. So now that he learned something, he learned something up on high, which made him a disciple when he was up there. Now that he has learned something, when he come back into the multitude, he's no longer a disciple, he's an apostle. And an apostle means teacher. So now he's an apostle, and the multitude of people around him are disciples, which means student. That means he's getting ready to teach the people something. He's getting ready to spread or share some information that's going to benefit them. Okay, we're just going to move on along. Now, here in the first one, it say, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." Now, here when it say, "Blessed are the poor in spirit," I need to understand these words. Poor just mean lacking something. So it's telling me that I'm lacking something. What am I lacking? It told me I'm lacking something in spirit. Now, this word spirit, all spirit truly mean is some form of energy. So it's telling me I'm lacking some form of energy, because energy is power. So I'm lacking some form of energy that's a power. So what is this energy that I'm lacking that's a power? Well, he already told me, and you hear it all the time all over the world. It say knowledge is power. So what I'm lacking is knowledge. And once again, I like proving something, because he already came and told me. He said, my people perish and suffer for the lack of knowledge. So right here where it's saying poor, poor just mean lacking. My spirit means the energy of power. What is the power that I'm lacking? Knowledge. I'm lacking knowledge. Now that I understand that I'm lacking knowledge, here go the blessing. Here go the blessing. It say, blessed, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven. A kingdom is a place and heaven is a place. So it's saying a place in a place. So I need to understand this place that's in a place. Now it just told me that my spirit is lacking energy. Energy is a power, and that power that I'm lacking is knowledge. So what is this kingdom is talking about? My mind. My mind is the kingdom. And then it's told me in heaven. Heaven is a place too. Well, my mind is the kingdom that's set in heaven. I am the place that's in a place. See, I'm already there. I am a place that's in a place. You cannot remove me out the place. The kingdom is already in heaven. So if the kingdom is already in heaven, guess who presence I'm already in? I don't know about nobody else, but I know what presence I'm already in. I'm already in the presence of my God. And once again, I can prove it according to your words in your book. He said that he would never leave me nor forsake me. Well, I truly see the truth in that word, because he just told me a kingdom in a kingdom in heaven. So my kingdom is my mind. Heaven is space. I'm already in the space utilizing my kingdom. I'm already there. And move on. I don't have enough time to stay on this one. Then it says, blessed are they that mourn, for they should be comforted. Now see, I told you, poor mean lacking. Now that I'm up, recognizing my kingdom is lacking something, lacking is a loss. Mourning means to lose something. That's the purpose of me mourning. It means that I realize I lost something. So now I'm here to say, blessed are they that mourn. Now that I'm up, realizing I lost something, I'm mourning. I'm mourning, which means I'm feeling in a sad way. Tears. Yes, I'm mourning. So when I'm mourning something, when I lost something, what is it that I want? I want some kind of comfort. And here it go right here. He say, now that you are mourning, he say, for they shall be comfort. Now that I realize that I'm lacking something, and I understand that I'm already in his presence, and now that I'm in his presence and I realize that I lost something, he goes to tell me he's a comforter. Because he knows I lost it. He knows I'm moaning about it. So now he's going to do exactly what he said he came to do. He say, I am a comforter. So now he's comforting me. Let me know everything's going to be all right. That these things that I lack in, he's going to replace them. He's going to replace it. So when I'm lacking in my spirit this energy, This power called knowledge, God already said, tell it, let me know while he's comforting me, he's going to replace it. How do I know he's going to replace it? He said in the beginning was the word is with God, and the word is God. Well, word ain't nothing but information, information ain't nothing but knowledge, and knowledge ain't nothing but the solution. It's being replaced because it was already there. He just let me know through the comfort of him. And then here, he say, blessed are the meek. See, I just told you he's getting ready to drop some information on me. Now he say, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are the meek. Meek just mean humble. Humble mean teachable. Teachable, because now that I realize I'm lacking in something and I'm moaning about it, and God is comforting me about it, now I become humble. The meek is showing in me, which means now I'm preparing myself to be taught something. I'm teachable. And what is he getting ready to teach me? He say he's going to teach me the things of the inheritance of this earth. Yes. Now, I'm going to explain this real quick because I got to keep moving. He say, inheritance of the earth. Now, there's another verse that say the earth is God's footstool. So, if God is getting ready to teach me or hand me down the inheritance of the earth, he's letting me know that he's getting ready to already hand me down something that's already in his presence. It's already in his presence. He told me the earth was his footstool. A footstool is something that's in the same room with you. So he just told me he's getting ready to hand me down the inheritance of this earth. So he's getting ready to hand me down his knowledge, his understanding, his wisdom, his power, his love, his economics. He's getting ready to hand me down the inheritance. Why am I getting ready to receive the inheritance of God? Because I'm his child. You his child. Every parent supposed to, but every parent hands down the inheritance to their children. And keep it moving here. It says that here in number 6, it says, blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Let's hit this real quick. Blessed are they which do hunger. I just told you I became humble and now teachable. And now that God comfort me, and something else I taught before, and I shared this, that God said he would give me a new heart. So all these words come together. So here he's saying, when it says, I hunger and thirst. To hunger and thirst for something means that you desire it. It's in my heart now. To hunger and thirst for something means that I'm desiring for something. I'm wanting something. I desire. It's part of my desires now. So what he just told me is that by me listening and becoming humble, he created in me a new heart, and now I have a strong desire. I have a strong desire for righteousness. I have a strong desire for righteousness. Righteousness just means morally. Now I have a strong desire to live out my life on this earth in a moral way. I thirst for it. I hunger for it. I hunger and thirst for righteousness. That means I keep seeking out daily on how I can live my life just for today based on morals. Based on morals. Because morals is righteousness. And he said, because I feel like this and I'm searching for this way to live my life based on morals, he said, for they shall be filled. I'm going to be filled. I like how David said, my cup overflows. What's overflowing in me? Righteousness. Righteousness. It's overflowing in me. That means that now I'm truly living under the teaching, which means that now I'm no longer lacking something. I'm energized. So I'm not lacking anymore. He filled me up. Filled me up with what? With the power of him. He filled me up with the power of him. I'm not lacking now in my righteousness. Because now I'm living my life based on morals. I'm filled. Yes. Shabbat. I'm filled. I explained something about being filled, though, because when you get filled, you come across a lot of jealousy. But that's a whole nother topic. But let me keep on moving here. It says here, two more. It says, blessed are the merciful, for they shall attain mercy. Now I just told you I'm filled. I'm filled with righteousness. Now I'm living my life based on morals. So now I'm living my life based on morals. It's telling me that now I become merciful. This is how I know I'm filled with righteousness. Because now I become merciful, which means that I'm not out to cause harm to someone just because they out harming me. Merciful. I just told you, when your cup is filled, you're going to come against a lot of jealousy. But since I'm coming against all this jealousy, my cup is filled with righteousness, and I'm living my life based on more. Instead of me counteracting your act, I'm going to counter it by being merciful. I'm going to be merciful. Which means I'm going to do exactly what God is doing for me. Because he's in me. He's the one I just told you. He drilled in me something. Because he's the only power of righteousness. So it got to be his energy. I think in some people's book they call it the Spirit of God. The Holy Spirit, whatever name you want to put to it. It guides me. And now I'm being guided in the image of my God. I'm just like him when it comes down to me operating in the righteousness of him, not the righteousness of me. When I'm operating in the righteousness of him, I become merciful because now I'm in his image. That means I am not getting ready to give someone something that they truly deserve. Because when you come against somebody, you truly deserve what they get ready to give you back. But because mercy is going to stop from giving you what you deserve, and then you end up with grace getting something you didn't deserve. Woo, Shabbat. For they attain mercy. I just explained that. Then let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. It say, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. I explained that. I hit that a couple of verses back. I said that God said he was going to renew my heart. And I say what's in my heart is my emotions and my desires. Woo. And I just said I became humble, which means teachable, which means I'm listening to the word of God. Woo, Shabbat. Aish. Woo. And here he says that by me doing this, I told you the righteousness of my God now dwells in me, which means that now I'm operating my life based on morals. That means my emotions are healthy towards people. My desires is to please my God. And to please my God, he told me that I must show love to you. I must. I must show love to you. I must be merciful. And he said, because now my heart is pure. I like that word pure because a lot of people like to strip what God does. They want to say that God could do something, but when it comes time to do it, it's never done. Well, if God is dwelling in my heart and the righteousness of him is my desires, it got to be pure because my God can only put something pure in me. So now that I have this pure heart, which means my desires are pure, that means they only out to please my God, which I got to show it through you. And then my emotions, that my emotions are dealing with healthiness, which means that my emotions are built on positive words. I'm not jealous of you. I'm not angry with you. I'm not out to hate you. And he said, now that my heart is pure, he said, for they shall see God. They shall see God. Now that my heart is pure, which means my desires is only out to please my God. Now that I'm only out to please my God, guess who I see? God is right there. But I know they got some other verses in this book that say no man has ever seen God. But right here it's saying they will see God. That's kind of contradicting because I truly do see God. Because all I have to do is look in the mirror and look at myself and I will see him because he's already a drill in me. Not that hard to sing. I told you. I became humble, which means teachable, under the teaching of my God. Keep it moving here. This is the last one, and I'm going to stop here. It says, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Now, I explain that to a lot of people. I always tell people, God is my father. I am his child. But because I don't see something the way you see it or they see it, they want to say that I'm blasphemy. I'm the anti because I don't agree with what you're saying about being a child of God. I don't have to agree. All I got to do is follow these principles right here, and I'm already going to be. I'm already going to be. Why? Because I already am. He is my creator, and nobody could take that away. So here he's saying that blessed are the peacemakers. Well, let's understand this word peace. Peacemakers. So he's saying a peacemaker. The only way that you can attain peace is to operate in the solution to a completion. To operate in a solution to a completion. So when I complete the teaching, the meek, humble, become teachable, when I complete the class that I'm in with my God, that he's dropping this knowledge on me, when I complete it, now I'm a maker of peace. Why? Because now I carry the solution of the information of God. Now I carry the solution of the information of God. Therefore, it makes me a peacemaker. That's how I am a peacemaker. Because I'm carrying, once again, the solution of God. Because you would never have peace if you don't complete the information that God has set before you to do. Peacemaker. And he says here, for they shall be called, once again, the children of God. Now that I'm operating in the solution of my God, that I carry it and that I completed it, and now I carry the message of this information of righteousness. It's letting the whole world know, not just me. This is in a book for millions of people. It's letting everyone know truly he is a child of God. So it's just not just me. If you are operating in the knowledge of these words, because these words didn't just come from this book, they got the words from somewhere else. But if you operating in these words, yes, you will realize that you truly are the child of God. You would truly understand that he's your creator. You do not have to be adopted back to your creator. At least me, I don't have to. I don't have to be adopted back to my creator. He is my creator. There is no split. He is the father of creation. He's the only one that has the DNA of life. Yes. Blessed. I like that word blessed. And the reason they call this the Beatitudes, because people miss the true definition of what it's really trying to tell you that you're doing. It's telling you that you're operating in some steps of something, or some levels of something. It's saying that you have to start somewhere to get somewhere. Once again, you have to start somewhere to get somewhere. And the first place that we are supposed to start is to realize that we are lacking the knowledge of the true living God. Yes, but once again, it's such a blessing to be in your presence. And as I always say, I like the art of nature. It's looking kind of dim, but it still has its own beauty. So when hopefully you, when we walk out that door today, yes, we are going to be victorious. Stay blessed.